From Minute Maid Park in Houston, the show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, these two teams aren't rivals in the sense they play in the same division, but it's clear they have each other's attention.
Yeah, and they should be on each other's radars, and they could very well find themselves playing each other again in the postseason. And I'll tell you, that's a recipe to fast-track a rivalry. Both teams are talented, and I can't imagine a scenario where one backs down in this matchup.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Christian Javier. What do we need to know here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off the ninth.
Here's Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's out.
Luis Robert now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Robert.
Kicks and deals. That's in there. And now 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The pitch. And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The White Sox lead one. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Dylan Cease.
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Corey Joltz.
The third baseman.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And it's even up.
2-2's the count.
kicks and fires. Got it. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now Bly Madris. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Inning over. Nothing into Houston first. We played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Tucker hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 32, Gavin.
Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone. 2-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch.
Full count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got it by him for the K.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And here is C.J. Cron. Off the mark there. 2-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
2-2 now.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next one misses, and the count is filled up.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the
Leading
ballpark.
up
And the
for
batter
the
now,
Astros,
Brandon Belt.
the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Brandon Belt goes deep, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Sheets going back some more, and out of here. So he just clears the wall. His 19th home run of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's going to be Derek Hall. Well struck left field. Benintendi going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting in, the second baseman,
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. To third. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Anderson with a relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Cesar Salazar up next for the Astros. And there's a hit. Pena around third. Throws to second. And he's out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Astros 3 and the White Sox 0. Back here in Houston. Here's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. And gone. An absolute blast to left. His 11th of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Seby Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Out to short. Sends it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Flied out his first time. The pitch. And 1-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So man aboard. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's the swing and a miss. Anderson, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Bregman tossed to second, and that's 2. Sox move closer on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Corey Julks. That one way outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Out towards right center field, and it drops in.
The center fielder, number 6.
Man at first, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that's going to roll to the wall.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Here's the left fielder, Bly Madris. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. The solo homer his first time. 1 out and a runner at second. Bounce to the right. And that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. Thinking Kyle Tucker's done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup, but a guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes, got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
In the air out to center. Robert hustling after it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andrew Benintendi. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And a 1-2. And right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And Benintendi is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Burger.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Burger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
The 1-1. And strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers under it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Derek Hall.
The first baseman, Derek Hall.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now, Jeremy Pena doubled in his first AB. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Cesar Salazar up next for the Astros. Hall on second. Pena on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Corey Julks. Next offering misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Popped up left side. Berger flashes the leather on the running catch. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 5-1. Back here in Houston, and now the right fielder, Gavin Sheep. And a pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. He's already homered in this one. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Lai Madris. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
It's a good take.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Berger makes the grab on the run.
Now
Brandon Belt up next for the Astros.
Brandon Belt.
Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30,
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Ripped on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Daniel Norris.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Astros lead one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala. Up the middle. Bregman to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. And now 2-2. And a 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Luis Robert. That just misses. 2-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That's hard hit in the line. Myers settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Derek Hall.
The first baseman, Derek Hall.
Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jeremy Pena digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sheets makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Cesar Salazar.
And here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. Gonna count 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball out to center field. Robert hustling after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Corey Julks.
So the Houston lineup turns over. So next up for Houston, Corey Julks. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting. Oh, now this ball gets down. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Stepping in, Bly Madris.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Oh, he throws it away. Myers around third. And he's in safely at third as they score a pair on the play.
Well, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that, and it's costly. 2 runs come around to score, and sometimes that defense can just tighten up a little bit, get too excited rather than just settling in and making the play.
Brandon Bell up next for the Astros. 1-1 now. Now a slow roller to second. Fires over to Crone. Yeah, they get Belt for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Parker Mashinsky.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Benintendi up here. And a 1-1.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
1-2 here. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn.
1-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. It's still an 8-1 ball game. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Davis Martin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And next to hit for Houston, Alex Bregman. The 1-1. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
And now it's even up.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeremy Pena.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Ball to strike. There's a strike. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. One left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 game. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
That misses.
2-1.
And a count 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 15.
Now it's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. And that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Got him. 2 down.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
So up next, Seby Zavala. Next pitch misses way outside. Slice to right. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-2 stays alive. And here it comes.
That's the ball.
Up the middle. And it gets by him. The throw in. And he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the 3rd out and the inning is over.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now, Cesar Salazar. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now it's going to be Corey Jolts.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Salazar at first, 1 gone. That's a laser base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 9-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And stepping in for the Astros, Gly Madris. Next offering is in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner at second here, one gone. That one in the dirt and gets away. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, the designated
No,
hitter.
you don't see it very often,
Red.
but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and third, one down. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Righty delivers. Pulls that one foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert moves under it. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And here is Luis Robert. Ball to strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Popped up, Pena sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One down. Benintendi to the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Jake Berger. The pitch.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Falling behind 2-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who attacks the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a 3-2. And that one in the air center field. Myers settles underneath it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the series opener here at home.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one ends the final 9-2. The Astros winning streak is over. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.